All right, so we've waited our allotted 15 minutes, and our fibers have done what they should do. I'm just going to kind of point out some of the more interesting ones to you as we go along. This is actually, if you look at it closely, acetate and acetone. And what you'll notice is there's quite literally nothing to see in there. The acetate has dissolved completely. It's completely soluble in acetone. And a lot of people don't believe me when I show them this, so what we're going to do is we're going to rerun the experiment. It happens pretty close to instantaneously. So I'm just going to toss this time a full acetate thread down into the acetone. Make sure it gets down in there. And you can see it's in there. So we look in our test tube. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out, just agitate a little bit, and if you look closely, you can see the acetate fiber essentially melts and then completely dissolves. So if you remember, acetone is really nothing but, you can see that's our stirring rod, nothing left on there. And let's take up our test tube, and once again, nothing left inside. So this is why you never, ever, ever want to spill nail polish remover on certain synthetic fiber sweaters. A lot of times sweaters are acetate, and they will literally eat a hole right through your sweater, put a hole right in it. It's kind of crazy. Other interesting results, silk with bleach. And once again, same result. Literally nothing left of the silk fiber inside the bleach. Silk and bleach are completely incompatible. Do not bleach silk ties, do not bleach white silk shirts, anything like that. It'll literally tear a hole in it. Another interesting one, what we see here is wool. And if you look inside closely, you can see a little bits of it kind of floating around, like so. So this one would be slightly soluble, but once again, you really don't want to bleach your wool because it essentially just kind of tears it apart. That was a fiber before, now you just see kind of random chunks floating around in the bleach. Some things just don't react at all though. For example, cotton, for most of our cases, non-reactive. Nothing happens with it. It's kind of crazy. So we're gonna post the rest of the data onto our data sheet, and we'll move on to our next experiment, which is the dye test.